Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Dunn. I'm the owner of Hartley Candle Company, and I wanted to start a YouTube video at the recommendation of my sister to try to share some of my personal knowledge on candle making and starting a candle business. I didn't know at first if this was something that was for me because I'm definitely more of a private person, and I want to be able to actually help another person because I was like, well, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk about? And my sister was like, well, you have a lot of experience already in starting a candle business, like going through the process and registering and things like that. So it might be a good thing, and you could possibly help someone, trying to go through that now. So I definitely thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I think I'll go ahead and start. So, with that being said, thank you so much. And like all the videos that I watch on YouTube, if you want to subscribe and follow me, please click the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. Is that what people usually say? But I want to go ahead and just start to give a little bit of a background as to how I started making candles and the reasons behind starting the business. But basically, I started in 2014. My daughter was about 2 years old at the time. She's 10 now. And I was a stay-at-home mom, and I was broke. And my husband was the breadwinner, and I just felt like I didn't want to ask him for certain things that I wanted to buy, like girly stuff, and so I was trying to figure out, how can I make some extra money while I'm a stay-at-home mom. And so I started repurposing bottles, like wrapping them in twine, putting rhinestones, just kind of like your at home little crafts, and selling those. But I would sell some things, but it wasn't like really big, anything major. So I said, I had these little terracotta, uh, like little terracotta pots, and I was like, I want to repurpose them. What do I do with them? So at the time, the like it was like a chalk, it's a type of chalk paint. I ended up spraying them, and then I put like with a chalk, like I, and then the heart, like I live, and then the U, the letter U. And then I said, well, what do I do with these? I want to do something with them. So I ended up uh, going to Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, walking around trying to figure out. And I was like, oh, you know what? I can make this into candles. And I picked up like a little generic candle making kit at Hobby Lobby. And I'll be honest with you, they didn't smell like anything. Like, even though it had fragrance, it really didn't smell like anything. But it wasn't even that major at the time, because I'm like, well, they're just little, like decor or whatnot. But I realized at that moment that I'm like, oh, I really like the process of making candles. I was like, I can turn this into something. So I started going, I looked online, I started searching for a company to guide me, or at least to begin with, like buying supplies. So I started buying supplies from this company. And what was nice about it is that they also would answer any questions. They had a lot of like FAQs, but they will also email you back. Like if you email them and say, hey, what's wrong with my candle? Why is there a hole in it? Or, why is it not burning? Or why is it not smelling? So they kind of guided me through that, and I felt like it gave me confidence. So as I started doing the process more and more, and tweaking here and there, making the corrections to the mistakes, then that kind of just built my confidence, and I wanted to take it to the next level. So this was in 14. By 15, I registered through the Secretary of State with my company name, and also had my friend create the logo for me. Pick the name and everything, but it was fine, I guess, to begin with. But I was under that business name from 15 to 18. And then at 18, I decided to rebrand, because I felt like the candles, to me at the time, they were colored, and like, again, there's nothing wrong with coloring your candles, but I felt like they were really juvenile, including like the logo and the label colors. And not to offend anyone, I just wanted to be taken serious at some point in my candle making business. So in 18, I was like, I want to be under a different name, have a different logo, just be taken more of, like, I guess for lack of a better word, just, like I said, be taken more seriously. So I decided that I wanted to change the jars, I wanted to change the labels, and I had some other candles with like backgrounds, because to me that's more of my personality. Like, I'm fun. I like color. I like designs. So I had those. But I feel like also, because I'm a people pleaser, I'm like, well, what if somebody doesn't like that design? Maybe I should just design a label that's more like minimalist, so that people that like more of a minimalist look, they can enjoy those candles as well. So I started thinking about all those things. So that's what I did. I rebranded in 2018, and I've been under this company name ever since then. And I had to go through the process again of rename, like changing the name through the Secretary of State, paying. And the second time, I actually paid for an LLC. So that was kind of the next level in the candle making business. And yeah, so everything else is pretty much history. But the purpose of this channel is I wanted to find out from you all, what stage of the candle making process are you in? Are you a beginner? Are you, do you already have like a registered business? Like, and I also would like any questions, if you want to ask me about anything. That I'll be happy to answer, whether it's jars, wicks, um, websites, marketing, all of that. I will tell you, the candle making business, well, my business, I feel, is constant work. I feel like I never, well, I don't feel like I never take a break, but it's important to take breaks. But at the same time, it's like your baby. It's like you constantly have to feed it. You constantly have to um, do things, especially because you want to make a profit. So you want to be in the minds of customers and things like that. And I mean, I could talk about everything that I've done for the candle business. It would, take me more than 30 minutes for sure, over an hour. So I'm not going to cover everything in this video, but I welcome any questions, and I welcome any comments of your process. I would like to know where you are. And uh, if you like, again, if you want to ask me any questions, I look forward to making many more videos. Like I said, was just like a spontaneous video, but I thought it was time for me to make a video and get to make some new friends, meet some new people. And so just let me know what process in the candle making you are. And I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos. I actually learned a lot from the YouTube videos that I watched throughout the time that I was making candles, and when I rebranded, when COVID, I tell you what, COVID brought a lot of creativity in a lot of people. And I really saw a lot of awesome creations in the candle making industry, that it really inspired me to do, to be better, to do better, which is good. Competition is a good thing. It refines you. And it's exciting that this candle making industry is really growing. But again, I would love to get to know some new friends, find out what your ideas are, where you are, what you're thinking about doing. I'm constantly changing my products, it seems. And it is a challenge because I work a 40-hour week. Actually, it's kind of a 50-hour week, because I drive, 10 hours a week. That's, back and forth. That's about an hour. And then 40 hours. So it's about 50 hours. So I literally have to come home a lot of times and work on my business. Like yesterday, I had to upload a couple of candle photos that I had. I had a photographer come out and take some pictures of my new candles. And so I had to upload those. It's a lot of work. It is definitely a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's fun. It's exciting having a business. And hopefully one day, my dream is to be able to quit my job and do this full time, and really to be able to spend time with my daughter, because my job is so restrictive. Even taking time off, it's hard. So I can't attend a lot of her school functions and things like that. So that's what I look forward to if and when that does happen. But I don't want to make the video too long. I think I read that YouTube likes videos to be about 7 to 15 minutes tops. So I hope that this video will be the beginning of many to come. And I look forward to hearing from you all. Thank you so much again. And we'll talk to you soon. You guys have an awesome day. Bye-bye.